But it was a blessing that I didn't do it before yesterday.
And I in fact think you need therapy for that on top of everything else.
No, that's not the point. How long have I had this on me for? Good morning, everybody. God, sorry, I know I keep talking about it, but how long is my hair? Today is my last therapy session before Christmas. And you know what? I'm actually kind of thrilled about it because it does kind of get to the stage where you're like, I need a break from emotions. Started using this the last couple of days, Tatcha the Essence, and I really like it. Just like put it in your hand and then oh yeah. Hasn't really got much of a smell to it, but I do really feel very hydrated when I use it. Still trying to stick to my little, just do something with your face rather than nothing. Even if it takes 30 seconds, which is about all I have time for today, because I've decided that on my way, well, I'm going to leave for therapy a little bit earlier than I normally would. I'll just pop to one of the retail parks in Cribs. I need to go to Asda to see if they have this baby grow in stock. One of my friends just had a baby and I just couldn't get organised enough to have it prepared for her baby shower. So I thought I'll get it and then go and, like, whenever I can go and meet the baby, I'll take it there. But I've got it for a few babies over the year. I just think it's the best little thing, but it's a velvet jumpsuit or play suit, whatever you call it, baby grow, sorry, and it has like little velvet clouds on it, and it's just so cute. And I don't know about you, but I think there is nothing better than a baby in all white, using the magic cream, Sasha's magic cream to be precise. You guys know I've used this on and off for years. I really do love it, especially in the winter when you need that little bit extra hydration. So today I'm literally doing brows, lip balm, lip liner, and that'll do me. DB's not in work until later, so I think he might be coming with me. We need to pop to the post office, and then later I'm gonna make it's like a little tradition to myself. I make these gingerbread and white chocolate cookies, the Jane's Patisserie ones. I also want to pick up the ingredients for those from Asda and then make them this afternoon when I get back from therapy. And finally, mop the fucking floors. But it was a blessing that I didn't do it before yesterday. I was meant to do it yesterday, but after DB's audition, we had to pick something up from the toy shop. I had to get his glasses. So by the time we came home, we were knackered. So we didn't end up doing as much as we wanted to at home. This is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Skin Soothing Hydration Mist. Just big into the hydration today. And then perfume, I'm going to wear the Glossier, like their traditional one, I think. It reminds me a little bit of Turquatic from MAC. I can't actually remember if that's how you spell it. Need a bit of lip balm, lip oil, that'll do. I've got my Karen's lip oil in the shade Cherry. We walked the boys this morning, had a lovely little coffee together at the Viewpoint at the Wilson and Bay coffee shop. Lovely cappuccino, to be fair. There we go. Doesn't take much to look ever so slightly more put together than before. I need a jumper. You know what, I might put this one on again. I wore this on a video the other day and I had so many of you saying how nice it was. And Mum bought me this during Rent for, she was like, it just reminded me of Rent, and she's so right, it is a very Rent-esque jumper. But it's from Sainsbury's, so what, nearly 2 years ago. So I doubt very much that they still have it in stock, but I do enjoy wearing colour these days, so there we go. Oh, I better leave that door open for Franco in case they want to... In case you want to come in and out. you turn the heating off, Poops?
Yeah.
You did?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I will.
And then I'm going to wear my black Converse. It's like almost a full outfit put together. Still partially a tracksuit, but better than nothing in it.
Beamed up.
We've got 2025 to be a luxurious girl.
Radio's on. Coat, parcels, cards, watered the dogs.
You've watered them?
I've watered them.
I feel like it would have been sensible for me to have checked what ingredients I already have for these cookies. But that cupboard
ultimately, yeah.
is just anxiety inducing, isn't it?
Horrendous.
It's the kind of cupboard that when you open like a Hoover and a broom falls out of.
Yeah. I haven't sorted that kitchen since I moved in. And it shows. I also have a call at 11 with the place where I get my injections from. And they're like, you get assigned a coach when you sign up to the website. So I've got a call with her. I just want to run a couple of things over her because I've decided to stay at the same dose, and I just want to ask her a couple of questions. Right, heating's off, dogs are fed. Do I need a coat, do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Do you reckon? Just realised I haven't had any breakfast, and we bought this yesterday and I've not tried it yet. And it's the Shake and Udder chocolate protein milkshake. Their plain chocolate milk slaps, so I'll let you know what that's like. I'll try it in a minute. And then DB's obsessed with this. It's the Tom Parker Creamery whole milk. And it comes in like a glass jar like this. There's 20 grams of protein in this, right?
What's that mean?
Your milk.
Yeah, it's like a daft like that.
Something daft. I mean, it would have been nice if I'd had a little bit more time to put a bit of skin on, but alas, I didn't. I saw this TikTok hack a few weeks ago, and I'm going to try it out today, but when I get home. Basically, on Mondays on Uber Eats, groceries are half price, which obviously, like, yeah, it's Fresh Monday. Enjoy 50% off fresh fruit and veg. Fill your fridge, stock your fruit bowl, and pack your pantry with great savings, which is like such a good money saving hack to have. And on mine, I can have Co-op, Sainsbury's, Iceland. I even have Waitrose on here, guys, which is kind of mega. So I'm going to do that this evening. I've got dinner for tonight. I'm going to do a really nice like chicken bake thing with shredded Brussels sprouts, using up leftover bacon and carrots and gravy, maybe some stuffing. This was meant to be our meal last night, but it just didn't happen, so we ended up having Nando's and salad instead. So that's going to be for dinner tonight. Then I'm in London Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Wednesday I'm going to make a big spag bowl, I think, because then that will see us through to like Thursday, Friday, and then we get paid so we can do like full-on Christmas food from that weekend. But I was thinking it would help if I could do a couple of bits of the fruit and veg today on the Uber Eats app, so I'm going to do that later. And then I've got these cookies to make. I haven't had any water yet. I would say this is the hardest thing, is making sure you're hydrated. I don't really fancy drinking water until I'm halfway through the day, but it is important. I'm definitely feeling festive. Oh my God, last night we watched The Nativity. It's the first time I've ever watched that film. It's in my top 5 favourite Christmas films. I was absolutely pissing myself. It was so funny. I loved it. If you haven't seen it, you have to watch it. It's just so good. It's your classic, the most British, you know, like old school British humour. Oh, I've got my call now. I just had my first call with my coach from Voy. It was so good, wasn't it? You heard like the tail end of it. My whole video on that subject is going to be live Thursday, so I won't say too much about it because you'll see it then. But yeah, really good. I'm chuffed. And then I have like weekly access. I can just WhatsApp her whenever, which is bloody brilliant. Should we go to Asda first?
Yes.
Now, for those of you that have been around a while, you are going to remember these cookies. These are the ones, the Jane's Patisserie Gingerbread NYC. Sorry, the Jane's Patisserie NYC Gingerbread and White Chocolate Chip Cookies. They are next level. And I want to make some for the team tomorrow as well. So I'm going to double batch so that I can take some down for everyone, because we've got like everybody little Christmas presents for the team. Well, we've got the merch going to wrap up some cookies, and we've also got them each a packet of pasta because we've allocated what pasta shape they are as a person, which is so good. And we've also got it bang on the money as well. It's so funny. So yeah, I might need to also get some little like cookie bags. Do you think they'll have them in B&M Home Bargains? Or maybe Hobbycraft?
Hobbycraft.
There is a Hobbycraft there, but we've got about just over an hour and 15 or so.
This one,
Yeah. I'm excited. I also haven't done any baking, and I feel like these fully make the house smell like Christmas.
You're really going to get a chance to put your Miele oven to the test as well, aren't you?
Yeah. I was thinking actually I could use the intensive bake setting for these.
Yep, 100%. I'm excited to see how they turn out, you know.
Yeah, me too. I want one of those massive KitchenAids.
KitchenAids.
Yeah, you know those huge mixers that we saw the other week in London.
Yeah. What colour would you want then?
Silver.
You reckon silver would be?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. Not a
Or
nice
red.
bright colour. Yeah.
Silver or red. I feel like I'd really step into my baking era.
I love baking.
Yeah, you do love baking, don't you? I'm gonna try this. Oh, bloody hell.
Come on. Where's their muscles at, girl?
Fucking hell.
Delicious.
That is unreal.
Yeah?
Tastes no different.
Different.
Yes, that's so good.
A little bit thicker.
Yeah. But it's got no horrible protein taste. Oh, it has got sugar in it though.
Yeah, we'll do it, I imagine.
So it's probably not one of the best options, but it's alright for a quick everyday grab.
Yeah.
This is the fresh sushi.
Yeah, come on.
So good. Let me show you my favourite one. Oh, I just want that massive platter. That's what I want.
They got chicken cashew curry with juice.
This is my favourite, the spicy Californian crunch roll. Once again, going into B&M or a shop. It's very dissimilar to Waitrose or the Waitrose carrier bag. I've also decided food shopping or any sort of like supermarket run during these times is really hell-inducing, really spiking of the anxiety. I'm just wanting to buy a couple of ingredients for my cookies and everyone's just out for themselves going wild. What did you get me in that
If I'd
bag?
have parked there, we probably would have got away with it. But
Let me see.
I got you spinach and feta pie
Spanakopita.
and orange cake.
No
Orange
way.
syrup cake. And it was a proper Greek place as well. We had a Greek mate in there, they were chatting Greek and everything.
Did you tell them your life story?
Oh, I went to Afghanistan.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's so cute. What did he say to you?
His eyes just lit up. He was just like, he was a bit surprised, I think. I was like, who is this little white boy talking to me in Greek?
Whoa.
Do you have any idea of the restraint?
Yeah, that is love. For you to have not even bitten it.
No.
How long have you had that in your hand?
It took everything I had. It's warm. Especially baked today, babe.
It's not warm.
It was. No, you have your bit first. You've been a hard-working Therapins girl. You need some Greek pastry in you. Do you have any idea how much I love you?
I think I do actually. It's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a lot. It even annoys me how much it is. There's just nothing I can do about it. I'm telling myself what to do. It's irritating.
My favourite thing is when I say to you, do you miss me? Or like, what is it you say? And you're like, yeah, I miss you even now.
Yeah. I miss you even when I close my eyes. See, look, now I'm missing you.
Do you have on your new glasses? You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Should I have on the orange cake then?
It's a bit annoyed that the cake wouldn't lay flat in the
That's
bag.
Molly's
so it's been on
favourite,
its
that.
side. It's my favourite. Follow me. I'm delicious.
Oh my god!
Yeah, come on.
Come on. I think I've only got one more bite in me.
Oh no.
That was delicious.
Yeah.
I'm paying for a lot more.
I was gonna say.
It was a really reflective end of year session this year.
Love that.
And we finished by talking about Christmas trees. I do just want to know everything about her. Like, you've noticed, you think it's really weird, don't you?
It's so weird. It's really weird. And I in fact think you need therapy for that on top of everything else.
Do you think I should tell her how desperate I am to know about her life? Like,
What, just say, look, I actually have a complete lack of boundaries with anyone around me when it comes to their private information. Would you mind joining me on this side of the boundaryless life and telling me everything? Mm-hmm. No, I don't think you should tell her that. Because I think in a very polite and professional manner, she would tell me to
fuck off.
Yeah.
There have been times when I've asked her a question and I'm like, oh my God, sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that. She's like, it's okay, I don't have to answer. But I do it with your therapist as well. I'm like, what do you think his wife looks like? Would you reckon he goes where on holiday?
What do you think his favourite flavour of cheese is?
Yeah, I'd love to know. I reckon he likes a brie. But like just then when we were talking about Christmas trees, she told me what sort of tree she has. I was very surprised. It wasn't the tree I thought she'd have. Do you know how gagging I was to ask her what her plans were for Christmas? Well, maybe I need more help than I'm having.
100%.
This is why people love YouTube so much, though, because it's just like the nosiness.
Yeah.
I'm telling everyone what I'm having for Christmas dinner. Why can't she tell me?
Think I should heat that chicken up or should I have it cold? A bit of extra protein, Nando's chicken from last night. I don't know if I can be bothered to heat it up. You want to try it, spicy boy?
No. I'll cry.
It's flavour. Feeling hot. This is delicious. Do you know who loves Nando's the most? Chris Davis.
He does, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. He can't eat much else, so can he?
No. Some toast.
That's a good idea.
Not much protein in toast, but... You coming for me?
I've got up your bum.
Come on. I'm joking. What are you going to have on it? Cream cheese?
Yeah.
Cream cheese and Marmite?
Well, no, that's a choice.
So good.
This is definitely where I'm struggling most of my inner child is Christmas time. It's always been the worst thing, as you've known with the chocolates. Like, when there is nice stuff in the cupboards and I know it's reserved for a particular time, all I want to do is eat it.
You wanted all that cheese, didn't you?
Oh yeah?
The year of executing a bit of self-control, eh?
Only a bit, mate. Are you okay?
I just lost my balance. First time ever I saw your face.
You
I
cried.
Was sick in my mind.
You were. It's true, actually. You went, I can't believe that smelly boy's been cast as Roger, I hate him.
Anything we can do to change him? Do we have any other suggestions? Is what I said.
This is the life, bum 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 bum.
Good boy, go on then, go Elise. Let's try some of this. Sweet stories.
It's like our story. Sweet.
Ooh. Have you tried this from this bakery before?
Never.
That looks unbelievable. I'm not going to be able to have a lot of that, but that's okay. I just want to try a bit.
I'm so glad about that.
You might enjoy it if you don't waff it down in 30 seconds. Less than, probably. Wow. Yeah, really. Really quite wow.
Is it so wow?
Yeah. So we've got all the things for baking. Although, like I said, I'm convinced I've got a lot in there. And then I also picked up, this isn't quite the same Baby Grow that I've bought previously, but it's just as cute and it's actually got a zip. So apparently mums say that having a zip Baby Grow is really good.
It's just less faff to do with that.
Yeah, friend Meg's baby. And then my friend Em, who, I don't know, part of me worries that maybe she's too big for a Baby Grow because that looks quite big, but there's just nothing better in my opinion than babies in a Baby Grow, so we'll go for it. And then I also bought myself this as my Christmas Day pyjamas, which is just this men's t-shirt. Hi, it's, ooh. That scar is from that huge spot I had a few months ago, and in certain lights it looks really bad. Really bad. We came back and both had a 20-minute nap. I often need a nap after therapy, if I'm being honest, which further confirms sometimes healing and doing the work takes time. But I'm going to make these cookies now. So, ingredients you will need: unsalted butter, either dark brown or light brown sugar. I always use light brown. An egg, teaspoon of vanilla, optional, but I'm choosing as an option. Flour, and then ginger, cinnamon, something's exploded. Oh, the nutmeg. And you guessed it, nutmeg. Baking powder, bicarbonate of soda, teaspoon of sea salt, that's in the cupboard, and then 300 grams of white chocolate chips. Now, here's where the secret comes. I don't like to use white chocolate chips because boring, too small, we want chunks. So, I would normally buy a Milky bar and Kinder bars and mix those, but they didn't have any big bars of white chocolate in B&M. Don't know why I didn't pick it up in Asda, to be honest, but whatever. So I've got Milky Bar buttons, some white chocolate buttons, and some Kinder chocolate. Now, does that add up to 600 grams? Somewhat worried I've not thought that through. 86 times 2 is 172, plus 192 equals 364, plus 84 equals 448. Right, so I've fucked that up, haven't I? Because we need 600 grams. Let's do this. I was going to do my Uber Eats 50% delivery. So let's add some chocolate in there. How about that? Right, I'm a bit fuming. I put everything in my basket, was buzzing for my 50% off Waitrose vegetables, and then realised that when I got to check out, they were like, there's no delivery drivers in this area, so I couldn't do that. And then when I did Sainsbury's, because it was only a Sainsbury's local, which was obviously more expensive, it was like £27. No, that's not the point. So we're 150 grams down on white chocolate, but you know what? We're just going to roll with it, and I do think it's going to be okay. Oh no! These are caramel flavour. Fuck's sake. Okay, the cookies are in the freezer because you've got to freeze them for 30 minutes before you put them in the oven. And I've just used my mandolin to slice these Brussels sprouts. Can you see how fine they look? Rediscovering my mandolin has been my favourite thing to come out December 2024, if I'm being honest. And then I've got some little mini carrots, some chicken thigh fillets, and that was to say that the cookies had been freezing for 30 minutes. And I'm just going to check. There's a setting I can do on my oven called intensive bake. So when you want to 180. Okay, amazing. When you want to bake something and you want to make sure that the base is thoroughly cooked, that's what it's for. Slightly concerned about the size I've chosen, but we're going to go with it. Because I don't want there to be loads of space, I want it to be quite packed. I'm going to do some garlic. And then I have these little carrots. I'm going to put them in too. Some olive oil. Quite a bit. Some salt. like the very best salt there is. And I've got some mixed herbs, some chicken seasoning. I don't know what is in this stuff, but I love chicken seasoning. And then I have this random packet of garlic granules from Croatia. I actually just bought it because I loved the the branding on the front of the packet, but I just saw them in the cupboard then and realised I should probably use them up. Slightly worrying that they do not go off until the 13th of December 2026. Don't quite know how I feel about that. And this is why it would be easier to have used a bigger. I kind of just want to make sure everything's coated. Are you joking? Look what's happened here. These are like the cheapest. Oh, the little things come out. Okay, cool. Hopefully that's not in the dinner. Not much better than a good tray baker's there. I'm probably gonna bake the cookies first because I don't want to put chicken and cookies in the oven because that would be a bit gross. And then with the sprouts, I'm just gonna do, I might even put the bacon in the air fryer, to be honest, make it super, super crispy. And then just pan fry the sprouts, toss in the bacon, and then that'll be dinner, done, easy. You know when you feel tired and it's like sat here? That's kind of what I feel like today. I do feel a bit knackered. I'm very looking forward to tomorrow being the last record day in London. I love the podcast. Zeus, what are you crying for, mate? What's the matter? I am like so beyond proud of everything we've done with the podcast and the direction it's going in, the fact that we've got Beauty Pie to sponsor, the team we found this season, just insane. But it's definitely emotionally taxing having such raw conversations. They're long days traveling to London and back, having those sorts of conversations in that depth and then just like cracking on after. So yeah, I'm feeling ready to have a little bit of like breathing space over Christmas. I want to make sure that I rest fully enough to feel so recharged in January, not like a bullet train ready to take on the year and like all of that sort of stupid new year, new pressure. Not so much like that, but I definitely want to feel recharged within myself to thrive in the new year like I believe and know that I can. So yeah, that's the plan. I want to do loads of like just downtime, you know, watching films, nowhere to go, nothing to do, no plans. We have such minimal plans over Christmas and that's how I like it. Okay, I feel like maybe I've done them too big. They've never been this fucking big before. And I put the intensive bake setting on, but the bottoms are a bit crispy. And they say to keep it on the tray because then they'll carry on cooking for a bit. But I'm not convinced. I feel like they perhaps need another minute or so. I don't know, it's hard to tell, but the tops look a little bit, maybe I feel like I need a little bit more colour on the top, so I'm going to put them in for another 2 minutes, which is 2 minutes over. They say to put it, she said to put it in 12 to 14 minutes, and I've done 14, and now I feel like I'm going to be going for 16. I don't know if I showed you these bowls that we got from B&M, but I'm really obsessed with them. They're like the most budget range that B&M do, but they're just such a great size. I do actually like quite simplistic serverware. The stuff I've had from IKEA for years and years is just like their basic range. I think perhaps because I put it in too small a pan, the onion didn't crisp up. as I maybe would have liked it to, but it's okay. And then some sprouts. Is it going to be absolutely sacrilege for me to have chili oil on this? I feel like you might be screaming through the phone if I put chili oil on here. I do have some cranberry, port and orange sauce, so I might put a bit of that with it. This dinner screams of don't be a lazy bitch and cook some gravy, but oh well. It's definitely missing something, like a sauce or like something cheesy. Like if you were to put mac and cheese with this, maybe that would work. How long have I had this on me for? I felt that fall on the floor, but obviously it didn't. It went smack onto me.
Can I have one?
Well, I saved your dinner. Are you hungry for dinner?
I'm hungry for both of those things.
Well, I haven't tried this because I was waiting for you to come home.
Well, let me try a mouthful, and then I'll have dinner, and then I can have a whole one.
Well, I won't eat more than a mouthful, so why don't you choose one for us to have a bit of now, and then you finish off after?
So I'm only allowed one?
For now, yeah. I think that'll be okay.
Oh yeah.
I want that bit because I can see that there's a bit of Kinder in there.
And I'll just have this bit.
How good?
It's chewy, it's soft, it's gooey, it's cookie.
Sorry, but can we cope? That is the view from the glass windows, the reflection. Beautiful. I've still not put the extra Christmas lights on. I bought some more from Habitat. Oh, because I felt like I needed some holes filling, and I've just not put them up yet. I think I'm going to watch YouTube on the TV and then fall asleep on the sofa. But I've just washed my hair and it's actually a bit wet, so I might go and wrap it up in a towel again because I feel like it's dripping. I'm going to leave the vlog there for today. Still paranoid as hell that I've not had enough Christmassy content in here for you, but just is kind of what it is at the moment, and I really hope that that's okay. Your comments say that it is, but yeah, just a little bit in my head that there's no flower arranging, tablescape planning, Christmas wrapping, all of that. But I did address it in therapy today, and I said, like, I've hosted Christmas Day for the last 10 years, and it's actually a relief for me this year to not have the pressure that I normally put on myself. So, although it looks different this year, it feels right, if that makes sense. There will be other years that I'll make a tablescape look like the inside of Claridge's, but that year is not this year. It's chilled, it's stripped back, and it's about all the little things. So I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you very soon.